Hello and welcome. Yes, today's a really emotional day to talk about. Something I need to get off my chest. Birdie Wing. You know, I saw Birdie Wing episode 4. I gotta say, I'm pissed. I'm mad. You have no idea just how frustrated this show got me. You want to talk about a great episode? I can say right now, this is a great episode. By far. Out of all the episodes, this was the best one. Now, here's the thing. Birdie Wing is under the radar when it comes to shows that is talked about. And I get it. This year is all about Spy X Family. And I can understand that. I can understand Spy X Family. I understand. I'm currently reading it, so I actually know what's going on. But I get. But Birdie Wing as a whole, given what we got as a golf anime perspective, it's not. I get it. It's not as hype as all the other sports animes that's out there. It's not even up there. But guys, please give this show a chance. You know, for a golf anime, it has a very interesting storyline. Now, we don't know nothing about Eve backstory. I mean, we got somewhat of Aoi's backstory, given the fact that her parents were professional golf players. Eve's story still needs to be more in depth with it. And that's what I like about it, because the drama is there. The competitiveness she has with Aoi, it's starting to brim. Now, this episode had a lot of moments to talk about, and I'm gonna get right to it because I get it. This golf anime is not as of all the other sports animes that came out this year. This one is not even talked about because not everybody's talking about this one. Kind of like how last season is with Pride of Orange, given that we got our first ever female ice hockey anime. But with this one, you're talking about make things that gets me tight. This is one. So without further ado, let's get right to it with Birdie Wing episode 4 review. Let's do it. I'm getting my dragon tail for this one. Miss Kobayashi, I got Toru's tail because I'm going to get this off my chest. So, last week was one of the fucking moments in a cliffhanger. Aoi miss. And then last week I said either one or two things happened. Either Aoi did it on purpose, she rigged the field, or rigged the golf ball like those magnetic ball thing and just have them miss. Those were the moments. But man, we found out the truth of what happened. We found out the truth of what the fuck happened. Apparently, the little sister, not Eve's little sister. We're talking about the mafia's little sister. She used a laser sight on Aoi's eye, causing her to flinch for a second and hit it and miss. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, it got me tight. This shit got me tight. I didn't even. I'm shocked. I didn't even see that coming. Like, what the hell? What the hell was that all about? Like, come on, man. This one got me pissed off. It was that. I'm like, yo, they did her wrong. Even Eve. This is why I like Eve. Even Eve. Eve knew that she was gonna win. She knew she was going to win. But in that moment, she missed. She told Aoi, you had the shot. I saw you. You make shots like that every single day. And I was like, that is my best shot. So I'm like, even Eve knew, I think what they're trying to do is trying to get Eve boiled up to a point where she did it on purpose. They try to make Eve believe that Aoi missed on purpose for Eve to get mad at Aoi. That's what they trying to do. Okay, now, let me get to this one. Vipere. So, after their match, before they even got to it, Eve told Aoi, let's have a match. Let's meet at the same place that we played in the beginning at 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, keep that in mind. 5 o'clock in the morning, we'll play. Because Aoi has to go back, Aoi has to leave. Okay, soon as that happened, they have Eve to do one play or match with another crime lord. They each mafia gang put their estate on the line. And Eve has to go against Vipere, that vampire golfer. Can I say something about her, Vipere? She's freaking hot. You want to talk about a fan service? I mean, like, you want to talk about fan service. She's defining fan service. I mean, literally. That red and black long hair and the that poisonous snake. Oh my gosh, she's so freaking hot. And I like, can I also say one thing? Can I also say one thing off track? When I first saw her, you know what she reminds me of? The moment, I'm pretty sure someone has thought of this. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of the Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. And Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost is one of my top 3 favorite Scooby-Doo movies of all time. It's up there with Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, Scooby-Doo and Cyber Chase. Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase. And then there's this one. Yo, she literally reminds me of the Hex Girls from that. And if you watch the Hex Girls on the Scooby-Doo series, or in the movies, trust me, she looks exactly like her, a little bit like her. But you talk about fan service, she has her zipper like down here. Yo, and toying with Eve. Yo, that is some Yuri action right there. We got a little bit of a Yuri that's going on. And then she's swinging out. Now they play one game and they're gonna keep playing. So when Eve shot her blue bullet ability, it landed awkwardly. So she's like, wait, something's not right. Vipere or Venom, whatever. She swung her golf and she hit it. So it's like something's wrong. Something's wrong with her swing. Now Eve thought it's gonna end things quickly, but Eve is doing Viper's doing some fan service with her zippers up and zippers down. And when I first saw that, I'm thinking to myself, she got something planned inside of her chest. And I'm like, so she's doing this on purpose. She got this thing going on. And that's what we saw from this. So, and again, the match was really ongoing back and forth. And Eve tried to get there on time. She tried to get to meet Aoi on time, and I don't blame her. I don't blame Eve. I don't blame her at all. She tried, and I get that. So when it got to the conclusion with the bunker thing, there's no way she lost. And she used her yellow bullet. We've seen other bullets that she used for swings. We've seen her blue bullet. We see her red bullet. We see her green bullet. Now we're gonna see her 4th bullet, her yellow bullet. And that yellow bullet she used so well, it knocked off the sand, knocked off the bunker, and landed it. I'm like, she did it! All that strength and stamina on that yellow bullet, and it worked. And then we found out Vipere's secret behind it. It took a lot of shots for Eve to understand Vipere's ability, but she understood it. She's like, oh, because you're getting close to me, and every time you unzip your shirt, you put in that poisonous scent. You're making them lose their focus, because once that poisonous scent get to their heads, they start to lose focus. And that's what Vipere been doing all this time. So now that she finally beat him, they're like, okay, please make it on time. Please make it on time. Please make it on time. So Eve told Vipere, you're driving me to that golf course. And she was driving fast. Okay. Now, Aoi was waiting 10 more minutes. But when Eve got there, guys, I kid you not. She was late. She missed. The only thing that was left there was a little golf ball with a little Pac-Man crying. Turned to the other side and said, liar. Why? Oh my God, why? Yo, I was so tight. Now, here's the thing. You ready for this, guys? Hear me out. Let me put this, but stay with me. Stay with me for a bit. I don't blame Eve. I am not mad at Eve. And I'm going to tell you why. She made a promise with Aoi, and I can understand that. People gonna look at her and say, oh, you lied to Aoi. I understand your frustration, but hear me out for a bit. The only reason I'm not mad at Eve is because she made a promise. Okay. And she going through harsh times right now. See, that's the thing about Eve. We look at her as like, okay, what's about Eve that, like, you made a promise and you lie, okay, I don't like you. Hold up for just a bit. She was trying to get to her on time. But all this frustration of like Vipere played the well of like stalling. She was stalling so hard on Eve to a point where she's like, Eve was trying to finish it on time. She was trying to finish as quick as possible. But due to the situation that she is with this underground mafia thing, this whole underground mafia thing, it's hard for her to even try to get that. And I get it. I get it. Eve is going through so much. I'm telling you right now, later on, I hope we get like an Eve backstory episode. Forget the golf. Forget a golf anime episode. Forget a golf match. I want an episode where it's just Eve by herself with a backstory. I want to know. And then as soon as Aoi's on the plane, she saw Eve. And tears coming down. She said, "Liar!" And I'm like, oh my God. And you know, that swing that Eve did, swinged it with her blue bullet ability. See the golf ball as the plane goes at the same distance. Always in tears. Now, I don't blame Aoi. Here's the thing. I never hated Aoi. I never once said Aoi is not my favorite. I never once say that. I like Aoi. I have friends who are team Aoi. But I get it. She's sad and I don't blame her. She's sad. I get it. I'm not even like upset at her that, okay, she promised to be, I mean, because the entire moments we see now, we getting all jitters, like all happy, can't eat, can't sleep. She's waiting for this one moment against Eve. And I get it. But here's the thing. Take a little moment of this. You know what I realized just by watching that Aoi moment in Eve? There's a little bit of Yuriness going on between those two. I know that they're saying it's not, but to me, there's a little bit of Yuriness going on. I don't know, but I see it. Sorry about that. Sorry. But there's some heavy, well, it's not heavy yet, but there's some Yuri moments going along a little bit that we got here in this episode. So I'm like, yeah, there's going to be some Yuri. Like, we love Eve. No question about that. I mean, we see it. I'm pretty sure we all see it. But it's there. Given the fact that we got a rivalry that's going on between these two, the Uranus is still there. So that's how it is. But the way Eve swing at the end, you know she's mad as hell. And I don't blame Eve for a second. I don't. But like I said, this was a great episode. I mean, we got some fan service with Vipere being that. We got a little fan service with her. I mean, everybody liked the snakes. Everybody liked golf girls. So I'm not saying we don't have a problem with golf girls, but I'm pretty sure everybody has a thing for her. And not only that, we got not only fan service, but some Yuri, a little somewhat of a Yuri moments coming along. So yeah, we see where this is going. And like I said, this was a great episode. We finally see where this is. But like I said, this episode got me tight. It got me tight. And I'm like, I'm done. Not done with the show, but I'm like, this episode got me freaking tight. I mean, I don't know why people find this sad. I mean, to me, I think it's a little sad because we didn't see the match that we wanted to see. Like, she made a promise to Aoi and then called a liar. I get it. But this episode got me mad. Not sad, but somewhat mad in this. Because of the situation Eve is going through and Vipere stalling. So, I look forward for next week's episode of Birdie Wing. And I hope next week's episode will calm me down. Let's see where this at. Let's see where this goes. And let's see if we're going to see more characters along the way. So, stay tuned for next week of Birdie Wing.